Thank you, Tisha.
You're welcome. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Look, it's Friday night on the West Coast.
Hey,
Mhm.
yes.
We are here. Listen, it's the Midnight Crew. We're excited to be here. Listen, go ahead, share the broadcast. Go to www.thepinkwallstreet.com so you can register for the next one. But we have a Pink Wall Street vendor with us tonight. We're excited to be here with you. So I'm going to let my beautiful co hosts introduce themselves. I'm Tisha Marie Johnson, founder and creator of Your Love of a Lifetime. And I'm excited because it's the holiday time, and these ladies are about their business. They are about making this money. And so we're going to have that conversation tonight. So go ahead. We're going to let the birthday lady, since it's still her birthday, let her go ahead and introduce herself.
Hey, everybody. Welcome for joining the broadcast. My name is Dr. Nikki. I am your trichologist, your hair loss specialist, live from Seattle, Washington. I also help other trichologists. What do I help them with? I just had a brain freeze. I help other trichologists build their online practice. You have to excuse me, but I am enjoying my birthday. I'm so glad to be here. I know this is COVID-19. This is the first time many of people who everybody who had a birthday this year, we all had an unusual birthday. We
Yeah.
were either quarantined and I'm in Seattle, so I can't even go out and eat at a restaurant because all the restaurants right now they cannot allow sit down eating, in dining. So I'm enjoying this lovely evening with my sisters, Tisha Marie Johnson, Katrina Major, and Yvette Sani. So again, we welcome you.
Happy
Okay,
birthday.
Katrina.
Well, I'm the second sister I'm celebrating my birthday as well for this weekend. It was on Tuesday. So, in the West Coast, we ain't been shut down. So as you see my background, I'm in a room. Okay. So we're having a good time. I am Katrina Major with Majors Financial and Real Estate. And what I do is educate new and existing agents who are looking for those basics, or you're trying to reinvent yourself. So I just want to be able to help the mass and the public to be able to make and generate some money for the new year. It's been, like Dr. Nikki has said, we've had an unusual year, but you still can make it work for you going into 2021, right? So Katrina Majors Financial and Real Estate.
Awesome, awesome. So, you guys, we just came out of Pink Wall Street last week, but we had some other vendors that spread their time out, which is not a bad thing. Stand out is what I say. And so we have this lovely lady here with us tonight. She's going to be sharing her products and services with us. We're super excited. She has some other exciting news, and I'm not going to steal her thunder, but she's going to share with you, and looking forward to it. So, Yvette, take it away, ma'am.
Hi, my name is Yvette Sani, and I guess I'm the co-founder and the founder of Elevated Lifestyles. I'm creating a new company. I also have a beauty salon called Tight Ends Hair Salon, and I've been in business over 20 years, and now I'm kind of redirecting myself, going to something else, something different. Having gifts sometimes is a little bit hard because you have to leave one to go and catch the other one. I'm a singer as well. And when I started doing hair, I put singing to the side. And everybody was like, why you not singing no more? Why you not singing no more? And I mean, I love to sing. Trust me. It's one of the things that I do in my private time. But I chose to do hair. So I've been in the business for 20 years. And in that time, I have gotten to meet so many women over the years, from all the continents that you can think of, that I've met women that came to Houston And while they were here, I was able to put my hands on them and bless them and do their hair. And I've been known to. They say I have miracles in my hands. These hands. And Trish was a lady that used to work at the salon. She used to always call me fingers. And so with that, I'm ready to launch something new. And my new business is called Elevated Lifestyles, where I today I just found out my new title. My new title. I'm a lifestylist and life coach and mindset coach. Uh, I think that all of that kind of works together. You know, when you think about it and you have, you know, your life and all the issues in your life, and as I've been getting to break everything down to find my real, true niche and what I want to do, uh, I I feel like that, you know, helping people find their way. Sometimes they're lost in indecision, in problems, pain, hurt, um, uh, um, childhood issues, things that cause you not to get to uh, your purpose, things that cause you not to move forward in the things that you desire to do. uh, and so I'm kind of scraping through it, trying to find the exact thing that I'm purposed to do right now. And um, I'm developing a new membership. It's called Health, Hair, and Happiness. And with my membership, we're gonna go and dive in deep into some different topics, and we're gonna have one-on-one um, time with Yvette, me, and it'll be. I'm designing it so that we can have like a group session, and you might not want to tell all of your business, all of the things that you want to say, you know, in that one group session. I'm also designing a one-on-one, and that we'll be able to talk, you know, one on one. And the good thing about COVID that I found is that, you know, with having to do things online, it has probably been the best thing, you know, for me, because I wouldn't have had time to do even the classes that I'm doing with Coach Danielle. Um, and having this time to do things on the internet is really helping me find my way. And the class that I'm designing will also help you, because you'll have time and you'll find, well, we'll carve out time, because that's exactly what I'm doing. You see, right now it's 12:41. I'm Central Standard Time, and I'm carving out time because I see what I want, and I'm going to get it. It doesn't matter about that I've been up all day and I've been at work all day. And so anyway, I want to talk about something that I read today, and it was just like so amazing. It kind of like took me for a loop. And this is a touchy subject, so you know, if you got your kids around, just kind of put them back in the corner somewhere. This lady, she wrote in and she was saying that um her husband had been begging her to have marital, okay, let me just say it. Her husband had been begging her to have sex, and she didn't want to because, you know, with her going through menopause, it's just been kind of bad for her, you know, with her body. She can't do the things that she used to do when she was younger. So now she has, you know, to make a choice of whether she wants to go and get on estrogen or some sort of medication to help her. And everybody then, I mean, this is one of those health issues. And the thing about it is that, you know, she's writing in to find out what she needs to do. Now with my group, we're gonna bring you the people that you need, you know, to talk about your issue. That, you know, it's not gonna be in a sense like a we're not problem solvers. we're just here to help you figure out the solution to your problem and help you guide you towards your, towards your solution. And so anyway, the lady wrote her back and said, I mean, you might need to look into a more healthy way to figure that out, instead of going to get on this medication, you know. And I understand because I mean, being at a certain point in your life, you start facing these problems. We were just talking about it before we got on the show, and your body starts like doing crazy stuff, and you don't know where to go. You've already talked to the doctor, and the doctor really don't have no solutions. Because I've been kind of looking up stuff for my issues. Because the doctors they don't know everything. They can only tell you from a medical standpoint. And so, there's holistic medicine. I I don't necessarily do holistic medicine, but I do know that at certain points, when my body is starting to act out, I do try to search and find out things that I can use that are, not actual medicine. They're just natural things that you can use. So in my group, those are the things that we might talk about. We might talk about and share ideas, things that we've all been through that you know you may not know about, and that we can share, and I can share my experience, and maybe someone else in the group can share their experience. And so also, with me, let me just share this. um One thing is that we all have experience, and sometimes we need to connect the dots, and that experience can help somebody else. You know, I think that in my group too, I want to do testimony. Like back in the day at church, we used to do testimony service. We don't do that anymore. And in sharing what you want to share within the group, it'll be your own testimony. It'll be things that you've been through that might help someone else in the group. We'll have subject matter. We'll have time to share, and I also want to bring in guests, people that I know I see maybe what the group might need, and we can bring in guests. You know, I know pastors, I know ministers, I know doctors, pharmacists, I know nurses, uh, I mean teachers, and being in this field, I've been able to meet so many women, so many types of women, diversified, from you know every corner of the earth, every age group, and women that have had problems that you wouldn't even dream about having, you know. And so we're going to talk about your hair, your health, and your happiness. Um, a lot of times you have questions about hair. I know people want to ask me questions about hair, and I do consultations and stuff like that. But uh, I don't want to just concentrate on just your hair, because you're a whole person. You know, I'm looking at your inside, from two ways, which would be your health and your happiness, and then your outside. Because everybody want to look good. I know I do. I try to do my best with what I can do. And I love to change my hair. I love it. I mean, I absolutely love to change my hair. And I haven't been changing my hair lately because this one is just so easy. But anyway, if you want to find out more information about my membership, right now I'm still developing it. So I have a wait list that I'm creating, and you can go to bit.ly/health hair happy 2020 and fill out that form, and I will get back with you soon. I am looking to launch my membership in January, and I don't have an exact date yet, but look out for it. And also, if you want more information, you can go to Facebook and join my Facebook group, which is called Hey Sis, and answer a few questions, and then I'll let you in. Um, I just want to reiterate that sometimes you do need to get around your peers. You need to get around people that are facing the same issue. Sometimes we need to be able to express ourselves and be able to get help from people who may have already experienced that. You know what I mean? So don't, you know, don't feel too bad. Don't feel too sad. And I feel like this, that once once you get it out, we may not be able to like solve your issue, but once you get it out, sometimes it can help you think, start thinking and thinking and thinking. We're gonna be talking about your health, we're gonna be talking about your hair, and we're gonna be talking about your happiness. And that is like a broad those are some broad like subjects, but we're going to narrow it down. I'm going to have exact subjects and subject matter to talk about, and in the group also uh, we're going to have homework. I'm gonna assign homework and have things that you can do. We're going to talk about uh, changing your mindset, things that you can do to basically just change the way that you think about certain things. And that's one of the things that I started to was, you know, focusing on how I think, what I'm thinking about, who am I around, what do I let them tell me, and that was my first step. Once I did that and I started weeding out the people that were around me, I started weeding them out and I started focusing in on myself and loving on myself and doing things for myself. That was the second thing that I did was doing self-love and self-care, you know. And I said it the last time that, basically on Mondays, that is my day. And everybody know it. Everybody who's close to me, they know Mondays are my day. And I take time for myself. I get up when my body say get up. I rest until then. And then I go, I get my coffee and I just relax. I might read. And Coach Danielle Winningham, she's amazing. She has us reading these books, in which I'm not a reader, but I'm gonna tell you something. I've started reading, and I can already tell that I'm filling myself up with this valuable information. I'm filling myself up with something so that I can give it out. And then and then I go throughout my day, and I just do something for myself. I might go and eat lunch, um, or I might try to catch up with my grandkids, and I also go and see my mom sometimes on Monday. And so that self love, that's key. Then, thirdly, I got around a group of women that were going where I wanted to go. And yeah, I had to come on off of them duckies. I had to come on off that money because what these women were offering, it was like, it was worth it. And it took me a little while to see that, oh, I need this. Once I started getting around them, listening, hearing what they were talking about, I knew I had to find the money to get what I needed to take me to my next level. And so a lot of times people feel like, oh, I don't have the money. I don't have you don't have you really should be saying, I need to find the money because this is what I need. I don't have time to miss out on this. And to be honest with you, I missed out on being around this group because I was listening to Coach Danielle probably about maybe 6 to 7 years ago. And listening to her, she used to do, broadcasts, and she doesn't charge to be on her BYOB. Back then it was another name she was using. I can't remember it. And so I would just consume all the information she was giving out. And let me tell you, uh, it was one time I got on there, and I think it was like a panel of women. It was like like maybe about 10 little boxes of women. I'm like, oh my goodness. I said, Coach Danielle has grown her business. She has grown past what, like what I saw. And I was just astonished. And I felt really bad and left out because, you know, I should have been, gotten around this group of women and started getting some coaching. And so anyway, um I this year, thank God, it's a couple of good things that came out of COVID, and this is one. I have been able to get my coaching and to get myself, on the right track and be accountable. Because I mean, to be honest with you, having your own business sometimes it leaves you without accountability, and you're your own boss, and nobody can tell you what to do. Now I'm telling the truth. So yeah, I didn't have anyone to be accountable for. So we were just talking about an idea that I had about 10 years ago, and I missed out on that idea. It was an amazing idea, and I missed out on it, and somebody else did it. And so don't be afraid to spend money on what's going to make you better. Don't be afraid. Do it. If you need coaching, hey, get it. If you need to get around a group of women, of your peers, do it. Now listen, I want you to go to bit.ly/health, hair, and happy 2020. That's a form you're gonna fill out so that I can contact you and see where you fit in my membership. And I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you, ladies.
Wow,
Wow.
yeah, that was amazing. Yvette, I so could totally understand and resonate with what you were saying when you mentioned about the lady who is going through some changes with menopause and her husband. Because I was just talking to a friend of mine who was actually my ex fiance of like 30. We've been knowing each other for 33 years. And so I was just sharing with him the other day what my body had went through during my time of entering menopause. And I just told him that I'm claiming 2021 because I went through so many changes in my 40s because I started going through menopause early. And I had a hysterectomy and all that, and my body just went through all the changes. But I told him, I said, I'm so glad that for one, I was single during that time, and second, I don't have to go through it again. So I said 2021, I'm claiming it because the worst part is over. I don't have all of the hot flashes like I used to have. And even last year was horrible. I mean, like sometimes it gets as low as 30 degrees. And I was to the point where, I mean, my room would be so cold it felt like a freezer. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going through. You just body just go through so many changes. And so I told him, I said, yeah, I said, I'm so glad I was single because I'm sorry. I just would not, a man would not have been happy with me during that time. I'm being real. So, but it's just nice to be able to, you know, be involved or get involved with a group of like-minded women, of women who's been where you are trying to get to or trying to go, or who have already gone through what you were going through, and so they understand. So I think what you're doing is great.
Yes. I've been behind the chair for 21 years. And so, I've learned so much. I was very, very shy growing up, and I was very shy. I got married when I was 18, and I was basically under the shadow of my husband because he was so aggressive and so, knowledgeable and so, handsome, and I was just like a little kid. And so I started having my kids so early. I had my first kid at 19. And so I didn't learn how to really socialize. And so being in the salon has helped me to socialize and understand, who I am and what I'm doing. And so I just I just I can look at myself now, to the woman that I am right now, and man, I have so many stories to tell. So I'm ready to start being open and honest and sharing, and letting people see who I really am.
Yeah.
You know, it's been really hard for me to get on this camera.
Yeah.
I mean,
I totally understand because I was a shy, believe some of my friends, when I tell them I was a shy kid, they ask me, for real, we can't even see you. But I was what you call very pigeon toe. So my brother was slave foot, where his feet went this way, where mine was this way. And I literally would trip over my feet. So I used to walk with my head down. And and then I was really skinny because I was a sickly child. And so people called me olive oil. If people don't, I'm telling my age, really telling my age. Remember olive oil and Popeye? So they called me olive oil, sticks. And I used to actually ask my mom, can she buy me spinach? Because I really thought that if I ate spinach, I would be strong like Popeye. Because I was tired of being teased, and I really was self-conscious about myself. And I remember walking down, I think we were going to the laundromat or somewhere, and so I was walking down, was walking with my head down, and my mother said, hold your head up, and she didn't understand that I walked with my head down so I can watch my feet, so I can make sure I didn't trip over myself, because my feet went in, and so she made me hold my head up, and I fell. And so it was so humiliating. So I was really shy. And I started breaking out of my shyness, believe it or not, once I start gaining weight, because I got teased so much for being skinny. And so then as I got a little bit older, I realized that when I gained a little bit of weight, people still talked about me. Then when I gained more weight, they still talked about me. So I realized, okay, I need to be happy with who I am. I need to be happy in my own skin, because people are going to always have something to talk about. They're going to always have something to say. And we are more so than ever, we are in a perfect position with social media to help so many people, whether they be men, women, children. These are perfect platforms, and I so thank Coach Danielle Winningham for allowing us to use her platform. And again, before we forget, please go to where's the other? Okay, I was looking for the other site to sign up for her membership. But I'm just so grateful because she has also helped me kind of step out of my box, as I should say, and just think of different ways how I can too help other people, especially women, with what I know and my past experiences. So yeah, I mean, and yeah, people don't think about it. They look at us now and they're like, oh no, you weren't shy. But we all have that shyness in us. And social media, this is new for us, but it reminds me of, remember when artists, when videos first surfaced, and how many artists, they had to get in front of that camera and learn how to dance and sing. They could no longer really just stand there. If they wanted to make money, they were forced, especially once Michael Jackson did what's that one video, excuse me, which one? Thriller. Once he did Thriller, I mean, people had to really step up and get in front of that camera. And so that's where we are today. And, I think because we have such a strong community of women that support one another, it just makes it easy to kind of get out of that comfort zone.
And I totally
Yeah.
agree with you, with the both of you. No matter what we go through, women have a tendency not to speak, of what's going on with them. So it is such great to be in a community where you can, talk about these things that are what's going on because you never know who's going on. And, when I got with Danielle Winningham, I was broken. I had things that were happening, back to back to back. And then my mom passed. So that was just the icing on the cake, right? I lost confidence. I lost all of those things that make us, right? And I'm an outgoing person, but I couldn't get it together, right? And I so happened to be coming across, uh, you know, on Facebook because that was one of the things that I asked God was to bring women into my life to help me be able to elevate me, to support me, to help me get through what I was going through, right? And that was sincere about it, not, just because you wanted to say something. So when I came across Danielle Winningham and she says, I got the thing for you. So what you were talking about, I'm not sure if that was you, Yvette, or Dr. Nikki, that was when she was with Wealthy Sisters Network, when she had started Wealthy Sisters Network, right? And I was a part of that, and she helped me get out in as a president because I had to talk. She said, what you need to do is get out and get your confidence back, right? Because I had lost it. I mean, I just, when you're talking about your head being down and you're not sure, you're doubtful, and I never had thought of any of those things, right? So, I had, how that had that locomotive, that train on the track, and it's just chugging along. And when it's knocked off its tracks, right, it takes it a minute to be turned back on to get back on those tracks, right? So I had the support of Danielle, my coach, of those who were close to me that could understand and be able to speak my truth and get support on that. So I think that is so important. A lot of women will not say anything. They'll go through hell and high water, right?
Yeah.
And will not
They
say
will.
anything. So they're waiting for us. That's why we're on here to help you.
Yeah.
Come on board with us, right? To see, look what
Mhm.
she's done with us. She's helped us. She's helped us create and be creative in what we do. So that's what I have to say about it because I think that it's so important. I just love this community.
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome, Yvette. You did a wonderful job, and I'm super
Yeah.
excited, that you stepped out and that you are developing it, and the way that you describe it, it definitely is needed. So, be encouraged. All of us had to start somewhere, but
Yes.
I just wanted to let you know, just keep going. Keep asking questions, keep trying different things. You're not gonna know until you like really get in the midst of it. So again, if you want to connect with Yvette, I moved my stuff. You want to go to her link bit.ly/happy hair.
Health, health,
I messed it up.
healthcare in 2020.
Yeah.
And also, if you would like to connect um, with Coach Danya Winningham and find out how she can help you um, help others, you can go to bit.ly Black Girl Cash 2020. Um, she has some amazing programs. She has I believe, a membership program for $59. Is that at $59 a week, correct? Or no,
No,
$59
that's
a
a
month.
month.
Then
It's a
she has
month.
a junior mentorship program for $99 a week, and then a platinum membership program, as well as what's the next one? Is it premium or um, what's above the platinum? I can't remember. But anyway, Coach Danielle is just amazing. She meets you where you are, and she has a program for wherever you are. If you can only, if you're only ready for just a membership, $59 a month. I mean, we spend $59 a month in Starbucks every month. Um,
Come on. True.
yeah, we
Right?
spend Yeah,
Right.
$59. I mean, it doesn't take much to spend $59. And one of the things I love about Coach Danielle is that she has programs. She has programs for just about anyone who is ready to um, to get to the next level. And like you said, Tisha, we all have to start somewhere. Even if you start, some of us may have started with her membership and then upgraded to the junior and then to the platinum. And that's what this is all about. But, 2020 has definitely showed us that we have to create our own economy. We have to take control of our future, of our destiny. And now is a better time. There's many millionaires and billionaires made during rough times like this, and there is still money in the land. People are still spending money. Not everybody is broke. Not everybody, not everybody is on hard times, even though, it may seem like it, but people are still spending money. And now is the time. If you have a great idea, don't sit on it. Now is the time to get it out there. If you have gone through something, now is the time to share what you've gone through, because there may be somebody that you can help, people that you can help. Just like Coach told me, there are people out there waiting to hear my story that I can actually help. And that is so true, because I help women every single day, with just sharing what I've been through, and encouraging them to stay on the course and, make some changes and do what they got to do, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. So again, bit.ly Black Girl Cash 2020, and see what there is to offer. And like I said, I'm just really blessed to be a part of this wonderful community and sisterhood. You guys ladies you queens are amazing.
Well, it's about investing in yourself, right? That's the whole thing. You're investing. So when you're looking at, what it's going to cost you, you can spend money everywhere, so you can find the money to invest in yourself, because when you're investing in yourself, you're going to produce. You're going to be the greatest person that you ever can be. And who else? And also what you were talking about, Dr. Nikki, you're so absolutely true. I was just reading an article, and they said through this pandemic, there are going to be a whole bunch of millionaires created from it. Okay? Are you going to be the one? I know I'm working on it. Okay? That's all I got to say. Right? And when you're going out here and buying those Gucci's and, those Coaches, and, you got to be in the latest style. Well, if you push back some, then you can afford to invest in yourself. Right? So we all can find the money, as Coach always say. You can always find that money to do what you need to do for you. Right? And this is something that you do need to do for you, because, look at the economy. They just had over, 70,000 people that applied for unemployment this week. Okay? Yeah. So what are you going to do? If you're looking for a job, hey, I've been saying this for a long time. They say by 2038, if you don't create your own, you ain't going to have nothing, especially us as African Americans. Okay? So what are you going to do? If you're looking for a job, I know someone that has been looking for a job over a year, and they're still looking for a job. And I've been telling them, you know what? You need to create your own. Why are you sitting here just talking about going to interviews when 50 million people are going to interviews too? Right? It's for one job. Okay? Yeah. So you could have been doing all the things that like I told him. He's a dispatcher. He's very good at it. You can teach other people. You've been teaching at these other jobs. Why don't you create it and do something on your own? Be a contractor, be this. But people are afraid, to step out of their comfort zone, right? So, absolutely. But what we got to do is you got to preserve. You got to press forward, right? I think all of us have all been there, right? Where we've been afraid. I still am. I'm stepping out. As we say, I'm stepping out on faith, okay? Because of the fact, right? Because I was and I am. So when you're talking about something new, this is
Yeah.
new for me. Technology, going live, creating my business, all of these things are new. But hey, we got a community that helps you through it. That you
Yes.
don't have to do it alone. That's the greatest thing because you cannot create anything by yourself. It's going to be a struggle. So why not be with some people who are genuinely want to see you rise, right? And succeed and be successful. So come and join us. VITLY. What is it? Black Girl Class 2020. We all listened to that one. But I just wanted to say that because I am a prime example, right? And I'm here. And I followed and I've been with Coach for a while, but now it's time. When you say time to rise, time to shine.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It is time to
Awesome.
rise.
And if you feel that you're not ready, please share the broadcast because I guarantee you that if you're not ready, you know someone that is ready, or that person may know someone that is ready. So please share the broadcast as well. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Don't be that person left behind. I know 2020 has been rough for a lot of people. We've seen a lot of things, lost a lot of things, family, and just being confined in spaces. But listen, take advantage of that time because I know I have. I'm excited about it and I'm looking forward to 2021. Though it may have its challenges itself, but I'm not even worried about that. I'm just taking it one day at a time, one step at a time, and I'm staying connected to a community of like-minded women who want more for their lives. They want to leave a legacy for their family. So I'm super excited. So great to be surrounded by these awesome and amazing women. So go to the link bit.ly/Black Girl Cash 2020. If you want to get started with a business, you have an idea, you have a hobby, you want to scale it up, you want to take your skills, your gifts, and your talents and take it to the next level. Again, we are super proud of Yvette, and she started in the Free Women Grant Program in the summer. She didn't even let the pandemic stop her and went ahead and stepped out on faith to take it to the next level. And here you see her on Pink Wall Street and on this show with us. So listen, if she can do it, you can do it. If we can do it, you can do it too. So listen, guys, we're going to get on out of here. We got a lot of stuff to do and want to get this weekend started. And, don't want to take up too much of your time, but go ahead, share this broadcast. Somebody needs this information, even if you got all the money in the world you desire, or you're doing the job or the career or the vocation of your dreams. You probably know somebody that needs this broadcast. So go ahead, share with somebody, and look, we'll look to see you in the morning for the BYOB morning show. The weekend crew, and again, have a great and awesome night. And this midnight crew will see you again next week. So have a great night, everybody.
Good night.